All right, I want to show what my solution is to that problem that I had with this piece. So I took a drill bit, I think it was an 1/8 inch, and drilled a hole, slapped through this whole thing. You can see down through there, all the way through. So I found a piece of a hitch pin clevis. You know, this was the lock that goes on the hitch pin, and this stuff is hardened pretty good. So I tested it, man. It's hard to bend and it's hard to break. So the tensile strength, or whatever it is made out of, it might be heated or hardened or whatever, but I'm pretty confident this right here will serve the purpose. Purpose being, I got a piece of it right here, and what I'm gonna do is have it so I can just drop it inside the hole that I drilled in here, and I'm gonna just take this right here and just bend it over. You know what I mean? And that right there will hold this thing from pulling back out this way, you know, pulling back out this way, and it'll keep it in position when I put this thing back in and tighten this lock washer and this nut up. And like I said, I may have misspoke a little bit earlier, but this right here, it doesn't pivot. It doesn't rotate, do any of this. All this thing does, and when you lock it down, it keeps this right here. When you turn this thing like that, it moves the location of the clutch throwout bearing. You know what I mean? When you lower it, it pulls it down or brings it either forward or aft or forth. Or you go this way and it does a different deal with the clutch adjustment for the throw of the clutch pedal. But this thing right here does not move at all. It stays still. Wherever you lock this down at, that's where your clutch distance is going to be on your pedal. So there's a rod that goes on here, just like this, with a pin that goes through it. And this thing pushes in and out with the clutch pedal. And the throwout bearing is in the center of here, and the bearing pushes on the fingers on the clutch pressure plate to release and release the fingers. You know, pretty much if you know the design of a manual clutch, that's pretty much how it goes. Whether or not this right here is you're pushing it with a clutch pedal, or this thing is either going to be either hydraulic or with a clutch rod. But if it was hydraulic, it'll have pressure fluid going through a reservoir, just like a brake pedal. But minus all that, this is old school stuff. You know, you're gonna have a clutch rod going to the pedal. But like I said, this is what I had to work on. So I'm gonna go with this pin and have it installed in here like that. And I'm gonna lock it down and see if I can finish putting that clutch in. So that's where I'm at right now. And I'm going with this pin. I drilled a hole straight through it. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure this right here is going to solve my issue. I didn't want to put no heat in this thing and try to like rebraze it and mess up that tightness of this one right here. And it's still hard. Like I said, this thing right here is not going to be moving. It's going to just sit somewhere, wherever I lock it down at. And it's going to do its job. But the problem was this thing right here got pulled out. And that was a big problem, because then the clutch pedal was just flopping around in there. I had nothing. So that may have been one of the problems also, and I didn't know it. You know, I didn't know this thing was like loose and it was just moving around. You know, that's why you can't overlook anything. You got to check out everything. So this is where I'm at. Appreciate y'all. And y'all check out my other videos, man. You know, I got some pretty good stuff on there, you know. Check out the other videos. Like and subscribe. Thanks for viewing. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'm going to show you what's happening. And you're going to see that tractor moving one way or another. So that's where I'm at. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for viewing.